Hi, welcome to this week's episode of our Chef's Choice vlog. This time we'll be cooking the fillet steak with creamed spinach and cherry tomatoes. This is also our gourmet recipe of the week, and it's a recipe that has been on the menu once before, and as you can see, it's one of our customer favorites, which means it's a very highly rated recipe. So before we start cooking, you can subscribe below if you like this video and gives us a bit of thumbs up, and then let's get going. Okay, so let's see what we have in the box. I'm opening the box. Oh, nice fresh local spinach, nice big leaves. We have fresh parsley, also local. We have some oregano, also fresh. We have cherry tomatoes. We have a shallot, some garlic, butter, cream, and dried oregano. And then obviously we have some beef tenderloin. So this is from New Zealand, and it's grass-fed, and it's gonna be beautiful. With the tenderloin, make sure you remove it from the fridge at least half an hour before you start cooking, because you want your steaks to be at room temperature before they hit the pan. That's going to give you a nice moist result. Yeah. So I'm going to start by opening the packet of meat, and I've taken the meat out about half an hour ago, but I'm going to let it breathe, because when meat is in a vacuum packaging, it's air-starved and it gets a little bit of a gray color. So when it breathes outside of it, you'll see the color should turn a little bit more red. So that's my first thing. So now my meat is starting to be close to room temperature. I'm gonna pat it dry as well with a kitchen paper. It's nice and tender. And this will allow it to have a nice brown color when it starts frying. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to leave my meat here until it's time to cook it. And some nice salt flakes and Cornish salt. And black pepper. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop it roughly to start, so it fits in my spinner. I'm going to just not add the ends. I'm going to discard this, and I'm going to put my spinach in the spinner and give it a good wash and a good spin. by frying the onion and garlic and spinach together. So you can go in batches with the spinach if it feels like it's too much on the pan, because you'll see that in just 2 minutes the volume has decreased. What a nice smell. I'm crying. Quite strong onions, strong garlic. Okay, as you can see, I've got more space on my pan now because the spinach has started wilting, and I'm adding the rest of it. And I can barely see because I've got tears in my eyes from the shallot. Gosh. So when the season is good for local spinach, we will always send you local spinach for this recipe, because the local spinach just has a real strong, good spinach flavor to it. And it's got this texture that is a bit stronger. It's just very pleasant to eat hot. Italian spinach, baby spinach, is obviously delicious, but just doesn't have the same kind of spinachy flavor to it that holds well next to a good fillet steak. So we're going to season it with salt and pepper, not too much. We're going to reduce the heat a little bit here. Let it simmer for another few minutes, and then meanwhile I'm going to fry the steaks. If you like a steak medium rare, for a steak like this, you just need about a minute and a half per side. If you like your steak well done, go for 3 minutes at least per side. I'm gonna aim for 2.5 minutes for a nice pink medium. So I really hope you enjoyed cooking this steak recipe with us today. Let us know if you're going to go gourmet next week in the comments section, and also remember to select the recipes using the link below. All right, bon appétit!